grew up with stories about the ghost of Boot Hill, Teddy Blue Abbott, and Scandalous Bill. Them boys are all gone now, them holes have been filled by bodies of cowboys who left no wills, and some are sadder than hell. You only hear them stories when you're out on the range with the real old boys on the real old plains. Not rodeo riders or farmers of land, not a singer in a bar room or an ag businessman, just that old campfire tales. And I heard the story back when I was a kid about a crafty wild stallion and he stole mares and hid. They couldn't kill him cause he stayed out of range. He was a saber-toothed rocket with a human brain, the king of the plains. Old Tex watched him for many a year, and he followed his hoof steps and learned what he feared. He staked out 4 geldings the fastest he had, in 20-mile stretches across 100 miles of land, gumbo and hard pan. And early next morning he spotted his prey, and he built to the stallion on his horse named Bay. And they jumped 2 fences as they tore across the plains, hazing that stallion towards the next horse exchange. And he gave Bay the reins. And he got off Bay all lathered and sore, and he saddled up Red and went a-running some more, hazing the stallion across badlands and sage, with the stallion and Tex caught in a rage of this horse that won't cage. Next horse was Buck when it came down the swap. The hot afternoon sun had old Red about to drop. Buck was sure-footed and quick on his feet, and they went chasing the stallion in a Montana heat. The stood ain't missing a beat. And the last horse was Blackie with the sun getting low, and that old western horizon beginning to glow. The stallion he stumbled and fell with his pride, but got up a-running. Damn how he tried, and then he fell and died. I've talked about horses, but I ain't mentioned Tex, with the blood on his shafts from them blisters that bled. 100 miles running and taking its toll. That old stud was his hero, his heart and his soul, till now he didn't know. And Tex looked on the ground where he died, and a defiant look was still a glare in his eye. The stallion had stumbled and died in the sage. It all represented the end of an age, the end of an age. I grew up with stories about the ghost of Boot Hill, Teddy Blue Abbott, and Scandalous Bill. Them boys are all gone now, them holes have been filled by the bodies of cowboys who left no wills. And some are sadder than hell, some are sadder than hell, some are sadder than hell.
I know I'm a sinner among saints. I've tried to be perfect, but I can't. And I've danced with the devil, and I've talked with the good Lord too. And I thanked him for good horses, whiskey and you. The good horses for the dark nights, they will get you through. Whiskey for the bad times, when you're feeling blue. I know he understands me, and I understand him too, 'cause I thank God for good horses, whiskey and you. I've rode some good horses in my life, and I've drank from the bottle sometimes. And you were best thing a man like me could find. So I let go of the bottle and try to hold you tight. And good horses for the dark nights, they will get you through. Whiskey for the bad times when you're feeling blue. I know he understands me and I understand him too, 'cause I thank God for good horses, whiskey and you. Good horses for the dark nights, they will get you through. Whiskey for the bad times when you're feeling blue. I know he understands me and I understand him too, 'cause I thank God for good horses, whiskey and you. Yeah, thank God for good horses, whiskey and you.
I've been walking in my sleep and counting troubles instead of counting sheep. And where the years went, I can't say. I just turned around and they've gone away. And I've been sifting through the layers of dusty books and faded papers. They tell a story I used to know. It was one that happened so long ago. It's gone away in yesterday, and I find myself on the mountainside where the rivers change direction across the great divide. Well, I heard the owl calling softly as the night was falling with a question. And I replied, but he's gone across the borderline. He's gone away in yesterday, and I find myself on the mountainside where the rivers change direction across the great divide. Finest hour that I have seen is the one that comes between the edge of night and the break of day, when the darkness rolls away. It's gone away in yesterday, and I find myself on the mountainside, where the rivers change direction across the great divide. It's gone away in yesterday, and I find myself on the mountainside, where the rivers change direction across the great divide.
He's got a house on the hill, he's got a head on his shoulders. He's done real well, it's what they all say. He drives a brand new truck, and folks respect him. He knows he should be thankful every day, but in the long dark nights, he lies there wondering, is this everything life's supposed to be? And a cold, cold panic tries to grab him. He wants to jump up, bust through the gate, and go running free, like a runaway horse jumping fences, tearing up the country trying to get away, running scared, running blind, ripping right through the wind like a runaway horse. Ah, she's got a good heart, she's got a home and family, a man who loves her, kids who need her so. Ah, she had some dreams, but they never quite found her. If she has any regrets, you never know. But in the long dark nights, there's a voice inside her, saying if she don't start now, she never will. And a cold, cold panic tries to grab her. She wants to jump up, bust through the gate, and run for the hills, like a runaway horse jumping fences, tearing up the country trying to get away, running scared, running blind, ripping right through the wind like a runaway horse. Oh, it's always there, deep inside you, the howl of a wolf, the cry of a child, and it rattles your heart like a bird in the willows. It's always there and always wild, and in the long dark night, you can hear it calling. Sounds so loud, it sounds so real, and you just want to run in a cold, cold panic. You swear you feel the world nipping at your heels, like a runaway horse jumping fences, tearing up the country trying to get away, running scared, running blind, ripping right through the wind like a runaway horse, ripping right through the wind like a runaway horse.
just like an old friend, kinder than expected. That Cadillac came and gave our girl a ride. Loss has no end, it binds to our connection, and we don't speak of it, we don't even try. If you could help me to share the trouble that you've got burning in, and you can help me, and in our time together, her memory will ever shine like golden embers in the night. I miss the old hymns when she used to sing. The sparrows spread their mortal wings, but now they've all lighted with the silence of strings, like notes on the pages. She breathed life into all things. If you could help me to share the trouble that you've got burning in, then you can help me, and in our time together, her memory will ever shine like golden embers in the night. Just like an old friend, reach out to me and bathe me in the light of understanding, and try